the long one they're working on now, or for the this side and the back side over here. So these are ready. Then after this is done, you're done for the day. Done. Then tomorrow come another day. Okay. So tomorrow they're going to finish tying this up. They're going to head home. Then tomorrow we'll start a new day of putting up these and making up the forms, the plywood forms. So tomorrow, skill saw and nails, hammer. How many nails do you need for tomorrow? You have enough? Okay. So we'll know. If he needs more, we'll know. But for now, that's what's happening. Progressing with the school. It's good. It takes a lot of time to tie all this together. You can see how he does it here. I think when we're done with this, after we get the roof on, we're going to make some benches, some benches that we're able to move that can each have 5 children is the plan. On each bench, we'll put 5 benches here, capable of putting 5 chairs behind, not these chairs, regular plastic chairs, so the children can sit, learn, and have a table, a bench to sit at. And then we'll build a teacher's table, similar to the size he has, but we'll make it out of hardy flex with metal framing and tile it as well. So he'll have a nice, clean, smooth surface, and so will the children with their benches. But also we're going to make them so they're portable. So if we need to move them out of the way for a class function, they can just carry them right out here, set them outside, do their class function, and carry them back in when they're done. So that'll be the plan. Okay, so they get this done, they'll flip it over, and then they'll put the other steel bar in. Here, these 2 I have right here, be the last 2. They'll slide them in and they'll tie them in, just like they're doing right now. And this cage will be built. It's gonna be nice. Tomorrow they'll get up there, they'll start putting the cages up there. You need 2 ladders, right? 2 ladders? Okay. I have one here, I'll bring the other one up. It's at the house right now. In fact, I'll go get it, bring it up now, so it'll be here when you guys start in the morning. All right. And I will just set my phone right here. You guys can watch the guys. It's going to be like a silent, we'll call this a silent live feed, huh? Okay. Hello, Stevie England. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to just be going off. Just going to be going off for a minute to go get the other ladder down at my house. I'll just leave this on like a silent live. You guys can watch them working. They'll get done with this cage they're building right now, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Lagi ko din gamit kay ng siguro. Baw.
Naman. Pero, ay,
Ito po ko niya yung madamang ito ng tulong ng day. Tuna.
ilan pala kasi nandun yung tuliton. Huwag kang humigi sa katraya na. At,
Ay, hindi tayo dumugay ng kada, yung mga sungay na.
Na ano
Ako
pa.
yung mga tao. Tao niya yung super.
may sungay. Ito si Albo.
Yan kasi kanto to. Mga sugo niya. Sugo niya suguan. Ah, buti ang mayor niya. At ikaw yung masugo sa kan. So, pagkawais dito siguro niya.
Pag ko sa akin, Sen. Pag ko sa akin, Sen. Wala na balik din.
Kawais siguro. Ako siguro. Ako ito ko ba sila? Ay, naghihit ko ng gano'n, no?
Siya ba lang nakaubos ito? Grabe pati kuha sa mga gasolina. Kuha sa yan. Nandun na ang gasolina. Kada aga pang kuha. At kada hapon pag huli.
Luman to na dati si itong nagbubrada nga taga dito banda oh, Lumsan.
Ay, nakuha ng tupad mo, Dre. Natupad na rin. Ngaraw na, Dre. Magtatlo na kabulan niyang tupad niya.
Ara kurda.
Tapos ng Pasko. Tapos lang.
Nuluga ko ito pa dya.
Hindi na palo up lang dito ya. Huwag ganun. Hindi. Sasampad na niya. Kuha na.
Ang sa deriya way ang yapon ko na yan.
Ay, hindi na palo up. Pabihin nila kung nasampad. Kuha na dito.
Kung questionable na kay mga termas ang mga pangalan. Ang tabo. Ang mga kubra. Tagal mo dahil ito eh.
Pwede na tayo na i-plaster sa babaw ni Kag. Saka.
Pwede naman. Tapos lang.
Si Pam. Mr. Ben.
Still trigger.
Tiga. Kung bakod kilo.
Ang dali lang dito.
Dala yan man yung ladder. Nga rin nagkataning ladder digay sa niya. Oh. Galing mahal na. So, magsiyak dito.
Now I need to run the power wire up here tomorrow morning and get the power up here. All right. I'm back. Hello, Rick. Swan song. A robot would be fun, huh? Now they're not building a robot. Keep an eye on the lads. Yeah, they're here. So what we're doing, guys, is we're making a hello thong. We're making the cages. These are the steel cages that are going to be inside a 12 by 12 beam. It's going to go on the roof up here. It's going to encompass the entire roof all the way around. The tie beam to tie in the roof together so that it will hold together during heavy storms. Right now we have the columns going up, but there's nothing to hold the top area together all the way around. So that's what these are for. These cages are going to ensure that we have a solid structure around the top of the building so it cannot go anywhere, can't move. And then from there, we're going to put in 2x6 trusses and 2x3s that we're going to mount the roofing onto. And the schoolhouse is going to be raised here in the front, and it's going to slope to 0 here at the back. It's going to slope back to here. So this will be your 0 point, and then it'll be about 2 feet up here, so you have runoff for the water to run off. So all of that's going to be done here, take shape. Once we get these beams up, then everything else will take shape from there in welded steel to make it structurally sound, and then we'll put the roofing on. So we're basically taking a schoolhouse that was an A-frame type, had a A-frame roof on it here, and we're converting it to a flat roof to try to give us better protection in the storm. I have 2 more windows coming from Yiying
Wow.
and Kinyandutai that she took out of her house. They said they're big windows, so I don't know how big, but we'll go get them in the chariot.
Okay.
Once I get some help, I'll go with the chariot and pick those up. Bring them back up here, and maybe tomorrow morning. And then we have the one big window down here we'll bring, so we can do the measurement for the wall. But they're going to be a couple of days getting these done,
Yes.
doing all the forms, and I guess we're going to use the cement mixer.
Yeah.
That's electric powered.
Using
Or diesel?
Diesel engine.
Diesel engine? Okay, good. That'd be better. So we need diesel for that. So we run the diesel engine, run the cement mixer. We need to find out, how many sacks of cement do you need up here? That's somebody else doing that, right? How many sacks would you say?
Makabot may body ka out. Namurong ka lang, no?
Ang babe,
20?
sa overall na, kulang na. Inyo, ang kada inang bulang, ano yun, uso ba na ito? Pabuta mo 5 na. Ulo. Ayun niyo, lagi niyo. Tapos ang sa gitna. Ano to sa total? Ano sa total ko na kan? Ano? Hindi na. Ang ikot duwa na sa. Ini tamang may ko na bisa.
3, 6, 4, 10, at least 14. We have 5, maybe close to 20.
Ay, hindi gitna pa.
Maybe 20 sacks.
Hindi. 5. 13. So plus ang 31. Oh,
Kaya sa firewall.
firewall pa.
Firewall pa.
Finish. Pero ganun tatlo na kay Manang. 50 sa yung tabangs. Sakto na to. Around 50 bags, Kuya Mike,
50?
including the firewall
Yeah.
and the finish.
And how many hollow blocks we need?
Maybe, mana yung hollow blocks.
We're going here up, angled up.
Naman may kaangat din sa babaw. Di ba ma? Mabim na. Sila makapatong dito. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 high above here.
Dito pa apat rin na maangat. First slide. Ang pasobra. Ito. Ha? Ang dire. Ang pasobra sa babaw ng hollow blocks. Para tago kasi.
Oh, kulang. Hindi, ano na may ako nagpas mo.
Pangapat. Tago na sa apat. Okay, then.
What's this measurement? 28? What's the length?
I-video slide din ko naman ay. Manalo naman yung lima din patong ko. Kaya mo naman gato dito taas man naman. Ano ito? Madugang to relax. Kaya gani, so kung amo ni ho, mag-apa o sa dugang. Dugang may nang slope yan. Sabi kung first slide video na.
Kailangan mo kung ginawa na din man na tayo ng medyo pa.
Hindi yan, nang medyo ka ng bakit.
Dapat
1, 2, 3, 4.
sliding lang sa'yo.
4 is enough to go on top.
Tapos ang panglima mo ni mo.
That's good angle.
Makakatama lang. 5 no? Butanda na ng 5. Kaya hindi na walan ko na sa 4. Kung ang galing kay kuha lang galing kay paano kaya gamito ng kasi hindi sa video to. Inang ilig sa simbahan. Kaya 5 taguro. Ang basta ang 5 sa half.
We'll get it figured out what we need.
5 din, 5.
Then we got to go down and see what I got. And if we don't have enough, we make more.
20.
There's- What's the length? Divide by 16, multiply times 12. Huh? How many feet? It's 16-inch blocks, so plus the mortar.
30 feet. Size. Okay, I will get my phone, Kuya Mike.
We need the length here.
Yeah. Ha? I will compute ko. Wait, my phone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 24. 6 meters. Here, let me hold that for you. Let's measure this wall and see what we got.
80, 40, 80.
Yeah. Whoop. Mark, where you at? Okay.
Happy lang.
Okay.
16 centimeter gali. Ako 16. 30 na. Ako. Sila kapit. Sila ka nang pagkagin ang kapit.
So what do you have?
9 something. Pero tuloy na. 30 plus 9.
What's the feet?
How many, dito kagin naman pila dito, 13? 23?
23 feet. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's just, okay, we're live again. All right, had to go interrupt for my computer. Use a calculator, figure out what we're gonna need here for materials. So we need about 150 hollow blocks and we need 50 sacks of cement. Yeah, this is the Philippines, Johnny. They're moving. Only half a short, no boots. That's right. This is not OSHA. This is the Philippines. Relax. The guys are saying no one's moving. They said half a shirt and no boots. You're right. We don't wear boots. We wear slippers for work. This is the Philippines. Even the teachers, eh? Slippers.
I I just wear slippers. I just wear slippers today, Kuya Mike, because I got
You have a sore in your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you get that? The ocean?
From the ocean
Aye.
using my diving fins.
Yeah, and where's my
I can
spearfishing video?
take a video this time, Kuya Mike, because the water is not clear.
Yeah.
But this coming summer season,
Yeah.
I know the
I
water
want to. I want to be out there with you
Yeah.
summer season.
But this time,
I'm gonna
during
buy my snorkel gear so I can go with you.
November, December, that month, we cannot take good video.
Yeah, I know. It's all murky.
But during February, March, April, that's good time for
good.
underwater adventure, Kuya Mike.
Okay, cool. We'll do it. Good afternoon, Simon. How are you? The signal's thinking. Uh-oh.
Marcus, yeah.
Okay. I'm live again, guys. So anyway, we're looking at 150 hollow blocks and 50. How about my cord?
Ano, that's my cord.
Okay, I kept my other cord?
Yeah.
All right, probably in my pocket. Yeah. Okay.
I brought my phone here, but so that you can have a good
So
signal.
the Wi-Fi's better. Yeah, nice. Well, let's see what they're going to do now. They're going to start putting these cages up. Is that it? Cages going up?
Yeah.
These ladders are not much good anymore. I've loaned them out too many times. People are breaking them.
They're good people, Kuya Mike. They're fast in working.
Oh, yeah.
Now a day. One day they make
Well, I
this.
figure this is going to take 4 days for the cement, everything to get done. All the cement work. 4 days. We'll put the beam, put the hollow blocks up, then after that we'll start the steel. Wait. Hold on, I'll help you. Wait. Here. Hammer. This one? Okay. Need oil? WD-40. Okay, go. Up. Wait. Not move. Okay, go. Slowly. In. Okay, all the way down. Oh, that. You guys ever come to the Philippines, you'll see what it's really all about. These guys can work without accident, wearing slippers and shorts. We know what we're doing, but they don't know what they're doing, you know? Hello, Simon. How are you? Simon, what we're doing, I'm going to back up and show you everything that's going on here because you were out of town for a while. Well, we posted up about this schoolhouse here. It's our Kinyan and Tonga Elementary School where we live. Okay, now, the old wood over here was what was supporting the thing. All the old roofing was beat back, had been bent over came through Opong. The wood was half rotten, had termites in it, everything in really, really bad shape. And the kawayan you see tied up here or nailed up here, you see the kawayan there, the lattice work, that was what was over the windows, all right? So what we decided to do, Charm and I took it upon ourselves to make this a project. And Charm is the PTA president, and I'm just a nobody. But what we decided to do was we ripped the roof off, the existing roof, and we're going to raise this end up 5 hollow blocks and bring it down and put 1 hollow block on this side. But before they do all that, all the cages you see inside that we built, all the steel cages are for the beam we're putting in, the tie beam to go in and tie the whole roof together all the way around. And that's going to be like a 12-inch beam. So that'll give support and keep the building where it's at. And then once we get all that done, we're going to put in 2x6s, 2x6 steel. We're not using wood anymore. Now we're going to steel, and all the steel is going to be welded. So over here in our pile, we've got all the 2x6s and 2x3s. 2x6s will go up first, 7 pieces, and then the 2x3s will go across them, and then we will screw down all of the roofing into the 2x3s. With Tex screws. So it's going to be a solid roof, something you can withstand a typhoon much better than what it was able to stand for sure. Before it couldn't stand anything. one more typhoon, this whole roof would have fallen in. So we took it upon ourselves, Charm and I, to call for a change to it. And then we requested from some of our friends that we knew to help us out with the project. And a lot of you guys helped us as well with the project. And now we're putting the school together. And we're going to build this school building back like new again. We're going to put the roof back like new. So it's a solid, beautiful building. Then we're going to finish coat all the walls outside, install windows, which they never had, install a door, build a CR back here for them so that they have a toilet and a septic tank, proper CR. And then we're going to skim coat everything. After we smooth coat, we'll skim coat, and then we will paint the building inside and out. It's going to look like a brand new, beautiful building. Now they're setting the cages in place. Tomorrow they'll come up with the wood, all the wood in the back there that we took out. They'll use that as form material. They're going to use that as form material. And once they put the forms up, then we're going to bring a cement mixer up here, probably also tomorrow. And we're going to get started pouring cement and fill in all the beams. Once the beams are complete, then we can continue on with the steel work. And like I said, it's all going to be welded. So this is our welder here, Nonong, with the hat on. He'll be doing all the welding. He's the one who's honchoing all the beam work. And this section of the construction he's doing. Once this is all complete, we tried to order roofing today, but nobody in Masbate City has the roofing that we're requesting. We're trying one more hardware store this afternoon, and if it's not available, we've got to figure out when it's going to be available, how soon. I do have one other source for the roofing, but the panel sheets of roofing at the other source are like 200 pesos per sheet more. So we're hesitant to go that route when it's going to cost us 200 per sheet more, and we need like 30, what are we looking at here? 33 sheets of steel roofing. If we have to pay 200 pesos extra per sheet, it's not going to be a good thing. Okay, now what they're going to do is they're going to put these together. They're going to put more of the circles on and then tie wire them together. They're just fitting it right now. So these will be the new beams that are going to be put in right here, all cement with steel bar. You can see him, he's going to slide down these rectangle pieces that he made. And then he's going to put the two pieces together, and then they're going to tie wire them all together. So it's quite a project we undertook, but it's because of you folks that we're able to do this. And it's going to get done. We started Monday, ripped all the roof off. Today's Tuesday. We're putting all the steel up. Wednesday, we'll have sure that the form's done and be ready for cement. By Thursday, by the weekend, Friday, it should be, cement should all be poured and curing. And by Monday again, we'll be ready to start putting steel in, putting hollow block in. We got to go 5 more hollow blocks high, which means we need a lot more steel bar verticals here going up so we can go 5 hollow blocks high on top of the beam once it's put in place. So that's kind of the plan right now, just to keep you guys updated. We'll keep you updated, let you know how everything's going. Get some steel here for them, tie wire. They can tie these things together. Oh no? There you go. Let's get him his tools. Yeah, you'll have to pull. All the steel's got to come up. This wood's got to come off, of course. They can take the they'll probably end up taking the bolt cutters we have. I brought my bolt cutters here for them to use today to cut the steel because a hacksaw just doesn't cut it, guys. So I got a big set of bolt cutters I bought the other day. I got them and I brought them up here to let them use them. They're here somewhere.
Kuya Mike, how much the value of US dollar today in Philippine money?
59 something. I don't know exactly. I can check what it is, but it was 59.2 yesterday. Wait,
In US, Kuya Mike, $100 is...
can't bolt cut it with a bolt cutter?
Yeah. He's...
Cut it with the bolt cutters. Where's the bolt cutters?
You know?
Oh, he got it already. Okay, never mind.
In US, Kuya Mike, when you are living in US, $100 is very little money when you are there.
Well, yeah, $100 is nothing in the U.S.
Nothing. Ah, okay. But here in the Philippines,
It's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money
Well,
here.
it's 5,000 pesos here.
Yeah.
So how many sheets of roofing can you get at 580 per sheet?
That's why.
You know, you can get 10 roofing sheets for that.
Oh yeah. So that's why it's.
Thank you, PWD. Thank you so much. Chris Patagas, thank you. Hello. Welcome to the chat. It's me. Hello. Thank you for coming in. iQuest, very good guess. 150 to 200. That's closer to 200.
You have a lot of guests.
Yeah, I have a lot of people watching
Wow.
your construction here. So that's what we're doing, Simon. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We'll hook you up with the answers. I'm going to go to see what the exchange rate is today. Exchange rate today is 59.30. Very good exchange rate. 59.3. Wow. I think it's time I go to Masbate and exchange some money. Get some pesos. What I've done is all the buy me a coffee goes into peso account here in the Philippines. So everyone who donates to buy me a coffee, the money goes into the peso account. Even though you donate in dollar, it gets converted to peso into my peso bank account. And then the YouTube money is also going to be converted from dollar to peso. So it's all good. We'll have it in the peso rate that we need. And it's a good exchange rate nowadays. You lose a little more usually when the banks send it. But if I go to my bank with dollar, it's a lot better rate. I get like 39, I would get like 59.2 or 59.18 like that right now if I was to go, even though it's 59.3. So you guys are getting to see firsthand the construction. You're seeing where the money went that everybody has so graciously sent to us. And it's going to all pay off in the long run. Our kids are going to be safe. We're going to have a good solid roof on here that can withstand a typhoon. And we shouldn't have to do this for many, many years to come. This should be long lasting, this fix we're doing now. So,
Manoy, ang kasi ni Manoy sa niya atop, hindi lang niya
Request
pagkita
says,
sa
yes,
flat
get
sheet
money.
sa printira.
yeah, it's time to go exchange money and
Itutok lang
get the
sa
peso.
lugar,
It's a good
tapos
rate.
pag finishing, itago, walang punta.
But I'm busy for now, so I can't get to town for now.
May nakita ko nga balay,
We'll get there.
naka-firewall pero may gusing.
I don't
may gusing
worry too much about
ginamit
the
na-
exchange rate. It comes and goes.
Flat sheet, gintabon pag dito sa panay pagbagyo.
You see, guys, where's the safety harness?
Flat sheet
They don't use safety harness. They're working in slippers, no boots, no helmets,
Nakatago sa finishing
no garbage to obstruct you and make you fall, you know?
Sa kumbinto, sa
OSHA. What a joke.
Nakatago
Oh, should joke.
lubong ang punta.
Anyway, this is how we work in the Philippines, guys, just like you see them. This is how we do it. So get used to it. If you're moving to the Philippines, just expect to see this. Don't expect to hire workers and have them put on helmets and boots and steel-toed shoes and everything. It ain't gonna happen. They're gonna walk off the job if you start that requirement. You won't have any workers want to work for you.
No. And they're
They're not gonna come out here in 90-degree temperature weather.
making the steel,
With
Mike, they're
full-
making the steel straight using only hand.
Exactly.
Without using any
No tools. Making it by hand straight.
That's Filipino. That's why Manny Pacquiao is very powerful in his
Yeah, very
stance.
strong. Look at this one, how bent. Wait till he's done, how that's gonna look. Very straight when he's done.
Using only hand.
Using hand. That's right. So,
Yeah. And
Anyway.
he's walking without any using.
I know,
Right.
he's a good jumper.
Yeah.
That's, If he needs to jump, he'll jump. Not gonna hurt himself. No OSHA required, guys. OSHA not required or desired. We don't even want to see OSHA. I think I have another tarpaulin, like a sunshade, but they're right up there where they have to work in the sun. We don't have a choice. Okay, next beam's going up now. Do this side first, maybe. Maybe pass this side up to him first, then you can walk up the ladder. Ah, okay. He's gonna get it up the ladder now. This is how we do it.
Easy.
We need to add, look, we're short.
Okay.
We need to add more right there. More steel bar and more rings. But it's right here. We have the extra right here on the ground. We're gonna just add in the extra steel bar
So that is
and we have extra
21 to
rings.
22 foot.
Right.
I'm sure that already.
Yeah, because this is only 19.8, the steel bar.
Yeah.
So it's 21, 22 feet.
Yeah.
So we need to add more in. Okay. Whatever it takes. We got everything we need. We got plenty of material to make this job complete. All the roofing is waiting because nobody had stock today. But maybe J&J Hardware has stock. We're checking there next. They're a good hardware. And Zamora over here in Dao said they have stock. But I'm waiting for her to tell me how much stock they have because we need a lot of roofing. Maybe she has 10, you know, we need 20. What do we need? The 8 is available. 8 foot? So all the 8s, we're gonna get all the 8s for the bottom and all the 8s for the CR are coming. That's 15, 21 pieces of number 8 coming. So we still need the 30 pieces of number 10.
Yeah.
We'll get them, not to worry.
I don't know.
So we're doing a 2 foot overhang.
I don't know.
We're doing 2 foot overhang, right?
Yeah.
2 foot
Where?
in the front.
Overlap?
Over the roofing will go out 2 feet, and on this side 2 feet, overlap over top of the CR.
Okay. In between, Kuya Mike? Yeah.
It's got to be because you have 28 feet, and this is 24, so it's 2 and 2.
Yeah.
No need to go 4 in the back, or you want to go 4 in the back and none
We
in the
need
front.
to have overlap, Kuya Mike, to have a shade for the hand washing right there.
Then we need to put steel beam too.
Here.
Here, we need to weld steel beam for support for the roofing on the outside. It can't
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
roofing flopping.
Yeah.
We have, so I need
It
some.
was already computed, Kuya Mike.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So all of
included.
this, we got enough in the 33 we have.
Yeah.
Or 17 pieces we have. Okay.
And you know, mabutang kasi na abang para sa cross.
Okay, good. Nice.
Kuya Mike, if we will not put
Might fall
cross
down.
beam, if we will not put
It's
cross
going to
beam,
fall
the-
down. Exactly. The
your
wall would be
money will
gone.
wasted.
The wall would be gone. I know
That's
that.
why I told him.
Why do you think we're doing this?
Huh?
No, I thought we were going to weld the 2x6s in. We could have welded the 2x6s together and also done the same, almost the same effect as what we're doing, but not as strong. This way it'll be super strong.
But this one is, I know.
And now you're going to do 2x6s,
2x6 is for the slope.
right?
1, 2, 5.
5 pieces and then the
pieces.
cutoffs.
So I listed maybe around 7 or 8 because
Yeah, we have
will
7. Yeah, we
add-
have 7.
Yeah,
We don't have enough because the width is 21. This is only 19.8.
19.8.
Yeah,
Ah,
they're
19.8.
19 feet 8 inches. So you got to cut and weld.
Okay. I
So-
thought it was 20.
No.
19.8 only.
So that's a weak point. You're going to be faced with a weak point where you have that.
So we will prioritize first the inner part of the building.
Get everything, get the 2x6s up. If we have to buy a couple more, we buy a couple more and get everything done properly. Then we do the 2x3s.
He's
I know,
using
that's
his
right.
hand only.
Yeah, I'm just recording him.
That's Filipino. That's why Manny Pacquiao is very,
What, hon?
Tapos na to.
or
Why
already
you-
done. We use
Oh.
ICT equipment, Kuya Mike,
Oh, nice.
for some other using educational videos
Yeah.
for them to easily understand the lesson.
Well, I'm hoping that we can have one in every classroom at some point.
Yeah.
That's what my goal is, to have smart TVs in every
Smart TV.
classroom.
Smart TV is very important,
Yes.
especially this time.
And how many you have?
We only have 2.
Two.
And our solar can only run 1.
Okay.
Can only accommodate 1.
Well, that's going to all be changing.
But
As we gain
Yearly.
more help, we
Yeah.
get more help, and we make more money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Charm and I make more money on our sales for our videos and everything. Then we will be getting what the school needs.
you know, Kuya Mike, we are so very lucky, and we are surprised with this this
Project.
project of PTA and you, because we don't expect this one.
No.
Because our planned raffle was not yet.
You had no budget.
we did not met all those
But how could you walk in this classroom every day and see that roof falling in and still get in here with all those kids? I like, man,
Yeah.
it's so dangerous.
we can we always have the request yearly at our division office at the department,
And they always ignore it.
even in national.
And they ignore it.
I know I don't know if they ignore or they don't have the enough money or funds to give, but this time I know, because I am always watching the Senate,
Yeah.
the discussion, and they have trillion of budget for the construction of building. Hopefully kinyangan to nga kan avail.
I hope.
But if they
Well, if we're done, the thing is, if we're done, then you take that construction money, you can build your stage,
yeah,
you can maybe you can put some into smart TVs in the classroom and solar. Part of building construction with electricity is solar.
yeah.
So
we
why
already
not
bought new battery, Kuya Mike. We replace the battery that,
with lithium or lead acid?
lead acid.
No good. I'm not buying another lead acid battery in my life. Never
We
again.
can
Hello, Melanie.
okay na. Anong oras?
JF, how are you from Nigeria? Thank you for coming in. Busy Slim says, I hate heights. Aquist, no, they're not thin. Those are 4-inch hollow blocks. They're 4-inch hollow blocks, solid filled with steel bar reinforced. So they're not too thin. This is standard construction.
Andito pala sa
You
likod,
can go
nasa
with a stronger hollow block. You can go with 6-inch
laptop sa kanan.
hollow blocks.
Patsa na ng TV.
Hold on. Got it? They have 6-inch hollow blocks you can go with. But all of the construction we're doing is 4-inch hollow block. And that's why we're putting a big tie beam all the way around the top of it now to ensure that this hollow block cannot go anywhere, cannot fall, hurt anyone. The roofing will be solid. It'll stand up to the typhoons. You know, we haven't had a super strong typhoon since Yolanda back in 2013. November 8, 2013, Yolanda came through as a category 5 typhoon. And at the time, I was in Naga City. My wife was here in Rojas City with our child, Micah. And she went over to stay at her aunt's house. They have a very strong structure home. And we ended up losing all power and water in the village we were in Millie Billy Rojas. We lost all power and water. They said it would be out for 2 months. So we packed up what little we had. We had I think a queen size mattress, an air cooler, maybe a stand fan, some bedding and our clothes. And we packed up and moved back to Masbate here. And then from there, after about 2 months, we moved over to Naga City, where I had been trying to start business. That didn't work out. There's no business in Naga. Don't waste your time, guys. Unless you want to run a sorry store. There's no commercial business in Naga, I can tell you that. Then from there, I went over to Calamba. And of course, there's lots of commercial business in Calamba, but the problem is all the corporate offices are not there. They're all in Manila and Makati, BGC. So we ended up moving from Calamba into Las Piñas to get us closer to what was going on and get us closer to where we can really work. And then from there, we moved to another place in Las Piñas after the people were living in one of our relatives' home. They said they needed their home back. So we said, okay, we found another place to live. And then every year the lady was raising our rent. So we said, enough of that crap. So we went to Bacoor City. We lived in Las Piñas almost 4 years, doing business all over corporate offices. I bet I visited 300 plus corporate offices. Busy, busy, busy all the time. Work, work, work. And then we decided enough of that. We moved over to Bacoor. Did 3 years in Bacoor, continued the same thing with our business, and then I hired distributors to do all the work for us. And then Charm and I moved here in March of 2020 during the pandemic when it first started. We moved here back to Masbate, and we never left. We're still here. So now we went from what I tell everybody, we went from surviving the Philippines, which is all we were doing, barely making it here in the Philippines, until I started drawing Social Security, and our business took off, started doing good on business. So now we went from surviving to thriving. That's why my site name has now been changed from Surviving the Philippines by Michael White to Thriving Philippine Expat. No, I'm not a Filipino, but I'm in the Philippines, and that's why I went ahead and stuck with the name, even though I did get some controversy from people telling me, oh, you're not a Philippine expat. Look, my dog up here. Okay, coffee, huh? Roz, forgot me, huh? Come on, have coffee, guys. You want the ladder? No, no ladder. There you go. No OSHA required. Jump. Okay, looks good. Huh?
Aldrin, jump.
I know, I could do the same.
Wow.
Of course, he jumped in the sand. Soft. But yeah, that's a good jump.
As of this, my age 31.
You're too old?
Yeah. No, I'm not too old. But when I jump, I feel pain like right
Really?
there.
You hurt yourself?
Yeah. That's
Maybe
why
you got a hernia starting.
I can't jump any heights anymore.
So
I can
they'll
run.
have this up today. And tomorrow's going to be wood farming. The farm for the wood.
Yeah.
We're going to cut what we need and nail it back together. We'll scab it together from the old wood. So don't count on this wood being for anything. Most of this is going to be for going around the farm.
Yeah.
Along with the plywood. Oh, no longer do it. He'll do it mostly with plywood, but you're going to still need some of this wood to nail the hold the farm up. No, it's okay.
Sino ka-assign nga ni boss?
For her. You don't drink coffee? You drink coffee. You guys have your coffee. Who's that one?
Basta kaya sa amo yan sa barangay.
Who's that coffee? How about that one? Jojo, is that coffee or no?
No.
Nothing? Okay. No, I can go home and have coffee. Let me catch up on my comments here. Let's go back in here. Oh, extra one? Oh, that's hot. And it. We'll go in here. You guys have any questions about what we're doing? I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. I'll just show you this one more time. And I'm going to go sit up in the cabana up there in the shade. Well, it looks like we got rain coming in. I feel those hollow blocks are too thin. No, they're perfect. They work just fine. For the high, when I built the house in Palawan, I used the bigger blocks. Yeah, they have a 6-inch block, but it's not necessary. As long as you do the construction properly, which means put tie beams in, just like we're doing right here, then you'll have no issue with the blocks. The blocks are not going to cause you any problems. The other thing, though, is we don't have earthquakes here. That's why you don't see cracks in the walls here. There's no earthquakes come to our end of the island here, where we're at on Masbate. We're down near the tip of the point that points towards Panay Island. I can see Panay Island if I look closely out here on a non-foggy day. I can see Gigante out there, Gigante Islands. And if I look closely on a not so foggy day, I will see Panay Island Mountains over there. Iloilo, Roja. Iloilo is this direction, and Estancia. Here's Gigante Island. You have Gigante Norte, Gigante Sur, then you have Carlis. Going down the coastline, you have Estancia, and then down to Iloilo. Over here, you have Panay Island coming across, and Rojas City is almost directly where I'm pointing now. Of course, you can't see it, but it's over there. It's about 3.5 hours by boat.
I think it's gonna fall.
It's not going to fall, hon. Don't worry. This is my daughter, Ella. You guys met Ella already. She goes to school here. This is her classroom even. And when I saw Ella, it told me she's sitting up here in the front, and the first beam right here was the one that was rotting, about to fall in. I said, oh, nah. That was terrible. You guys go watch the video if you haven't seen it yet. You'll see what it looks like with the roof on. It's horrible. So anyways, what we're going to do is we've taken it as a project to fix this building first. And I'll just show you why and what's going to happen next. Look at the under the eaves, guys. You see this? This is plywood with wood framing. All right? It's all ripped up, about to fall. It could fall any minute on a kid. I mean, this is not safe. This is not, can't even be considered somewhat safe, okay? And the back of the school is the same way. All of the under eaves is destroyed, gone. We need to steel frame all of this and put Hardy Flex board up, cement board, and you see the termite runs on the wood? You see all that? That's termite runs. We've got to clean all that up and treat what we can, verify that the wood is still good. If not, then all of this is going to have to be replaced. All the wood's going to have to come out and all steel framing. It's going to be a major, major project, but we're hoping that we can contain what termites have gotten in there, put a stop to it, if there is any, treat what wood there is, replace what little we have to, and then come in with steel on the outside here, do all steel framing. Here we're gathering rocks that they're going to use with the cement, and we put about 30 sacks of rocks here at one time for another project. So they're having to dig them out of the ground with little shovels. You got all the kids out here digging, and I'll show you the back of the schoolhouse. This is the back. Now you see what I'm talking about? This is a major ordeal. This is not a small project. And God willing, from the help of you folks, from Charm and I, and the help from you folks who are interested to give a hand over here, this will all change. We're going to put new gutters up, a new water system here for their drums, so they have water for the school, for the garden, for their plants, for the CR, and the roofing is good. There's nothing wrong with the roofing. Okay, it's intact. It's solid. What's bad is the gutters and underneath the fascia boards. So this all has to be reworked. We'll get to it. First, grade 4 to grade 6, which was the most important because you have 3 classrooms of kids and the roof was falling in. So what do? You know, you got to replace it. You got to fix it. I think we've got good signal. I'll show you. This is the roofing we took out. This was the roofing over their CR. You can see it's completely rotted. No good. The wood was all rotted, falling apart. Look at the metal from the roofing, the main roofing. See, the metal was all tweaked back from the storm, blew it all back and ripped it. All the wood, look at the wood. Rotten, rotten, termites, all rotten. This is what was holding up the roof of that school. When I saw this, I went, that's it. I made a video of it. I brought it to the attention of the principal, the barangay captain. Our children are in here under this, and this is too dangerous. So I had some gracious people, you, who sent to buy me a coffee to support this project. And with your help, we were able to get the project started. Within 3 days of me making the video, this project started. Everybody recognized the necessity for doing this and getting it done right away. Hello, Rick. Saying hi to everybody. B-Boy bought bread. Yes, Charm said. Need to wait the bread. Okay, the bread is here, Charm. Charm's at home watching my live feed. There's the bread. Spanish rolls. Nice. Oh. We're going to have bread with coffee. Merienda, guys. Afternoon merienda in the Philippines. It's a break time. Let's see if he can jump back up with no ladder. No. He'll do it the right way. Our quest says, what tile for the floor? Right now, that's up in the air. We want to tile the floor. But it depends on the budget. Again, because we don't have enough money right now to tile the floor. But we'll see what the budget comes in. We have good donors out there, people that are helping us because they have an interest in the children here and helping out. They want to see our children succeed and do well. And so we have people that are doing their best to give us a hand.
Halimbawa, tatlo kasunod na pula. Tatlo na sa kapula. Halimbawa, kung tatlo, kung ang mga
Yeah, Iloilo. Yeah. Rick says, I'm too old for that. I would not get up there in the first place. Good to be young. Yes, it is, Rick. Hi, Busy. Melanie, I don't know what that means. We don't really understand what you're saying, Melanie. It's Magaling, Mike. Okay. Do you understand Magaling, Busy Slam? Anyway, so I don't know what we're going to name this project. This says what? School programs and projects. I don't know. Maybe we need to put this on there, huh, Ruel? School programs and projects.
That's maybe 5 years before.
Oh, well, we don't have a project here.
That's not updated Kuya Mike.
Maybe we need to update.
We have an updated inside the office. But we need to repaint this one area. But some of that project Kuya Mike is still, no, we still use that
Is this a required school color?
color.
The color.
This one Kuya Mike. This.
The tan? That's required school color? We can't change the color to a different color building? So grade 4 to 6, 4 to 6 has to be this color.
No, we can use another color for this one because this is not depend building. This is for PTA. So the parents, the Parents Teacher Association, and the president has the decision. Whatever color they will be using.
Really?
They don't have to
Maybe matcha green like my house.
Yeah.
Green and white.
Good. Because it is good for eyes.
Green and white. Beautiful color. May have to do that.
And when after the painting we can put a GPTA project paint. Because that is not different project. That is GPTA. And parents like you, officers, NGO. That's not different.
So you're still going to wait on the tractors to come to try to level the schoolyard? Or no?
If you will ask the parents Kuya Mike to level this one, maybe nobody will.
No, we won't do that by hand. Crazy, can't do it by hand.
Yeah. Tractor,
If I ever get a tractor here, a backhoe, I'd do it.
Kuya Mike. Maybe summer, the LGO will rehabilitate again the road during summer. But during rainy season, we will not do it.
We'll see.
But hopefully,
How come you're not flying
rehabilitate the road, they will use the gravel.
Why no flag? The flag.
Flag?
Where? No flag.
Ow! We washed it because it was full during the bad weather.
Okay.
Hindi, parang kung halimbawa mag-withdraw ka naman ng kabutang, mag-withdraw yan.
What's the circle for on top of the pencil? This is the most time I've spent at elementary school in years.
Kuya Mike, on summer time, if the ocean is already clear, Aldrin and I will take a video because he is good also in spear fishing.
I will go with you.
Yeah, you can video us.
I will try to video you guys while you're fishing.
Yeah, you know, Kuya Mike, we swim around 6 fathom, 5 to 6 fathom.
That's okay. I'm going to be I'll be at the surface video recording you. I'm not going down 6 fathoms to watch you catch.
Video, you are in the
Right.
Aldrin will in the dive at 6 bottom. He got, little bit, minute, he will be black out.
Really?
Yeah, because of the too much,
Pressure.
Baka na nga
Well, why are you doing that? Why are you going so deep?
Kahit na ko ya. Parang pabugnaw
Because
tama
he's
iba.
only using one pins.
Why?
Ha?
He's not,
Why not 2 feet?
that's why I always advise him to use 2 pins.
How come not? You don't have a second fin?
No, he's only using like me, the DIY pins. But only one. It's not balanced.
I know they make their fins out of wood paddles. They make wood paddles and they strap it on with rubber under their feet. And that's what they use for fins to deep dive for the spearfishing. These are 2 spear fishermen right here. So we're going to be doing some video content spearfishing here summertime. Once the water clears up, the rains slow down, the water starts getting clear, we'll make some good videos for you guys spearfishing. And you guys who want to go spearfishing, this is the guys you can go with. They're diving down, like you said, about 6 fathoms, which is about 36 to 40 feet is where they're going down. Good afternoon, Jane Murray. Welcome. We're just here at the school again, working on the project. You see what it looks like now with no roof on it. And we're putting the cages up today, on top. We built all the cages for the tie beams. So those are all going to go up today before we knock off. Tomorrow we'll start forming, putting the wood forms up. As soon as we get all the wood forms up, we're going to bring a cement mixer up here. You have our sand here. We have our rock here. All the boys are gathering the rock out of the hillside here where we dumped it years ago. So they're digging it, throwing the rock over here so we can reuse it, use this for this project. So that's good. Once this, they dig all this out, we'll get the rock out of here. And it's tough going because they got to dig down through rock to get the rock. You're using little spades, and you can see the spades and the hose they're using to get the rocks out. But they're getting a lot of rock, so it's working. So good afternoon, everyone. How's my Wi-Fi? How's my live feed? Is it okay? Everybody's okay? This is my brother-in-law's bike, B-Boy's bike. B-Boy's funny. He's a funny guy. And then the other thing, I'll show you what's going to happen here on this building. We're going to do an overhang, about 4-foot overhang. Going to come off of this one, about 4 feet right here, so it can cover the whole wash area here. And then I'm thinking they have flowers right here, but I'm thinking we should put a walkway from the schoolhouse, cement coming here, up here, and a walk and cement here in front of the wash area. I think that would be much better. We've got to tie in the plumbing again. You can see the plumbing is not even hooked up, broken. All the plumbing up here is broken for their faucets. This was a requirement during the days of COVID, was they had to have a wash station here. So this is how they were providing water to the wash station, a barrel right here, and also providing water from here going into the CR. And the CR is nothing. CR didn't even have a toilet. All it has is a sink with 5 stations to wash your hands. That was it. All they got. So we're going to change it. We were going to split it, but I think we're going to go ahead and do a single CR. There's not that many children coming up here. I see my wife coming. Charm's here. Hello, hon. Is that for me? I already got a cup. They had an extra cup up here. Thank you. Bobo's not here, yeah. Where Boy went? Anyway, Charm is here to visit. Charm is the PTA president for the school, my wife, and she's been the PTA president now for 3 years. They keep inviting her to stay as the president because Charm gets things done. She's been instrumental in helping the school. I do my best, but there's our dog right here, Smokey. My son MJ is up here. MJ goes to school here next year. He starts kinder here. You ready to come up here? Huh? No more stamps on the head, though. No more first place.
1,000. At ako pag para pala lang.
My brother-in-law, Dennis, up here in the gray shirt. If he came to work or came to watch.
Wala kasi naswerte sa Sparta.
But this is our community. This is where our children go to school, so that's why we take a serious interest in it all. It's good, Quest. Thank you. You guys have any questions? Hit me with some questions. Anything you want to know about this place? This is a small, remote fishing village. And the only road we really have is what's cut right down there, that red dirt road that's now washed out because of the rivers. So we can't even drive our vehicle here. We had to buy land 2 barangays away and build a garage, a 2-car garage to keep our vehicles, 2 vehicles over there. And every time we need to use them, we got to go over there to get to them. And right now, if you've seen the, Ella just got caught. If you see the bridge we got to cross to get over to our vehicle, you'd go, wow, it's not something for the faint of heart, you know? You gotta really be careful walking across the Kauaian Bridge. Dangerous, huh, MJ? So you woke up? Need a haircut, huh? Time for MJ to get a haircut again. MJ likes to keep his hair short. Like me, I like to keep it short. The kitchen. What kitchen? This is the kitchen, yeah. Here's the water, here's the bread, and here's the coffee. Cheers, guys. Black coffee. What? Okay, we're back. I got it back now. Cairo, we are at the elementary school where Mother goes to school, and where we have an ongoing project now to rebuild the grade 4 to grade 6 building because it was falling apart. If you go to my channel, you'll see a school building video showing this building, and you will see just how bad a shape this building is in. So the kids are at recess right now. That's why they're all running around like crazy, sitting in the classroom too long. But anyway, we're up here to build this building. And there is no kitchen for the school. This is just a place, a cabana we hang out, you know, for teachers and parents and students to just hang out. It's falling apart too. The roof is falling in. It needs work, but it keeps most of the rain off of you if it starts raining. It looks like we got a rain cloud coming behind us here. So, Quest, where are you from? Cairo, where are you from? I know Jen Murray. She lives over near Batangas area. I don't know where Melanie lives, but Melanie, I think when she hits her keys, probably if we look at the key next to the key she hit, we know what she was trying to type. I haven't been able to understand Melanie since I've been here. And at one point, somebody wanted to block her out of my channel. I said, no, there's something wrong. Melanie's here. Melanie wants to see us. When you look at her channel, it's the same way. I think it's her keyboard or whatever she uses for typing. Magaling. So everyone's invited to my channel. What I don't like is when people come in and start talking nasty. It's a family channel. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Hey, Quest. John, can you hear me? It says I'm on mute. Maybe I need to reboot my... Happens sometimes. You're not on my channel. Time will go. I lost everybody. I'm down to 2 people. Boys, can you hear me? Some guy told me I'm on mute. Okay, we only have 2 people watching. It's okay. 2 is more than 0. Otherwise, I'd shut down. If I get to 0, I'll shut down. We won't get to see what's happening up here. Actually, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop my live feed. I think I should stop it while I have signal. And I'll do a live feed later on, 7 p.m. tonight. Unless, of course, you guys are coming back to watch because I lost everybody. Said you were muted. I'm sorry about that. Should be unmuted now. My wife, I can hear everybody talking on her phone.
Bukutanan. Oo nga, kaya ng bukutanan. Dapat dito i-butang. Maigo sa yung mga 300. Oo.
Where are you from, Mike West?
Butang, okay, para dito
From Cairo? Are you still with me? Hello, guys. Sorry about that. Mike West said I was on mute. I wasn't on mute. I lost signal for Wi-Fi, and when I got it back, it was muted. So I refreshed the screen, and I'm back now.
Ang tutulong, may group yan ang nag-donate sa tutulong. Akong barkada ko linuhin. Sobra 300, nasa 300,000. Ay, ang donate.
We're in the Philippines, and we're rebuilding the schoolhouse over here.
Abin, tulong, ang sampan pa yata. Nasa tatlong ang school. Pero ang tulong. Nag-ano ina, si Ugalag. Munang namin, iba ko sa to, gintagaan niya ko sa to. Hey, kabalo ka ang gagasahin.
That's my brother-in-law in the gray, the teacher for grade 4 to grade 6 that we tore up his classroom. So he's got his students in the other classroom here. They were doing math earlier today. My daughter's in his class. My daughter's being taught by him. What's this one? Huh. So this has become quite a project. We are going to get her done in a timely fashion. Get this back in operation. Get the roof on. Once the roof is on, we can continue the work on the outside, smooth coating all the walls, and preparing it for paint and all of that. The main thing we need to do is get the roof done and prepare desks for the kids to sit at. The desks they have to sit at are in horrible shape. I'll show you guys how bad a shape they're in. Right here are the desks that the kids were sitting at. This is what they had to sit at. Oh. Look at this. Would you like it if your kid was in school and this is what you had to write on? This is how you had to sit. Chairs broken. Broken here. All the chairs all broken. Hello. So how would you, if this was your child's school, what would you think? Exactly what I thought. It's time to fix this. Fix this problem. This is a problem that needs repair. And then looking at the school here, you see it? It's falling apart. It's going to get repaired. It's going to get repaired, I guarantee you. And we've already got plans for it. You don't hear my voice? Muted again. You sure? Okay, I have voice. Yeah, I'm still talking. Wait, it was me. Okay. That would be firewood. Yeah. Exactly my thoughts. It's trash. And why would we have our children come to school like this and go sit at a chair that's about to fall down? All the seats, all the chairs are broken. When you sit on them, half the legs are rotted at the bottom. They're just garbage. If I show you the wood, you talk about firewood. Wait, you see the wood that was holding the roof up. If you didn't see it before, I'm going to show you. This is the wood right here. This was holding the roof up. Look at this. It's not even fit for firewood. It's rot. Look, it's all rotted. This was above our children's heads with all this steel up here. That was above our kids' heads. When I looked at it, I did my video. You'll see it on my YouTube channel. There's a video there that shows this school. When it 4 days ago, when I posted it, or 5 days ago, I posted it, maybe a week ago at the most. And when I saw this, it really bothered me because my daughter was sitting under the worst beam that looked like it was about to fall down. You'll see my comments about it. And so I took it upon myself to call, and here we are. We started on Monday. The roof came off on Monday, yesterday, And now we're doing all the forms for steel and cement. And as soon as we get all of this tied in for our tie beams going all the way around, then we're going to put the wood up tomorrow and we'll start pouring the cement. Put all the cement up on this. It's going to end up being 12 inches, probably about 10 or 12 inches beams total. So we're going to get this done. We're going to get it done right. And then I won't be in fear when my daughter comes to school. She's not going to come home one day because a little wind came up and dropped the roof on top of her head and killed her. I won't have to worry about that anymore when we get done with this schoolhouse. So they're going to get it up and get it going, and we're going to get this job. Within 15 days, I expect this job to be done. That's what I'm hoping for. We've got the barangay volunteered people. They got parents that are volunteering themselves and their time because their students go here. So it's an awesome coming together of a community that's going to make this job happen and get her done. I'm going to be very, very happy. I'll tell you. Every single bit of money we put into this is going to be well worth it. I mean, what kind of money would you put on your child's life? You know, it's not even a question of that. It's a question of get her done, make it safe, make it a good place for our children to go to school. That's what it's all about. I want to thank all of you. There are a lot of you in here who are instrumental in helping us. Is your daughter turn the volume down? Okay. Anyway, I lost my laptop last night. I spilled the drink right on top of the laptop keyboard. The screen went out. I was, oh man, here we go again. Luckily, I have another laptop I can use so I can do my editing on my YouTube channel. But anyway, things happen. Okay, so we got this corner's tied in right here where he's in the yellow shirt. We're gonna put we have to add steel there and more of the ring and tie it all in. On the other side, same exact thing. It's not tied in yet, so we'll get that done.
Layo doon sa isa sa delivery ko sa bukid. Sa likod ng lugar.
Ilan na kabitalaan? Tatlo?
Apat. Hindi man na dito na ho?
Nagod na yan. Duwa na yan. Dito ka na.
Oo. Andito ba lang nga side daw?
Tanga na lang halublock.
Looking good. They're getting there.
Kaya siyempre kung mag-blackboard ka to. Kung may TV ka to, kung magbagyo, may bintana dito.
It's been kind of overcast today, so it's not super, super hot, but boy, it's a hot day today.
Kuya Mike, we will cover the one window right there at that side because when we have in TV inside the building, if there's a storm,
May pa din ka ba?
Oh, the far corner over there?
window, the corner will be covered with the blocks.
Okay.
Only 3 will remain.
Okay, well, we have the one window in the back here. We're going to redo that one, right?
Yeah.
So, but they didn't knock down the hollow block yet. They haven't knocked
We will
the...
not knock down yet because
They'll have to get the beam up.
that will support the installation of it.
Okay. John, why don't you ask Papang about the door that's sitting in front of the greenhouse? The door he had that Carlito made? Little Carlito made a door for Papang. It's sitting in front of the greenhouse. It doesn't fit.
Really?
Maybe we can put it here. Good wood. All we gotta do is put a skim on it. We did a marine plywood and nail it on and then paint it to have a good door.
How much is that?
That's Papang. He can't use it. It's 2 inches too big for his door opening. Either that or we buy a door at Sanyang for like 5,000 for a door. What trucking say? You find the roofing? Maybe we need to buy it here tomorrow.
We need to wait 2 days.
Okay. That's okay. 2 days. All right. Then I'm ready for roofing for another 4 days. That'll work out. They're getting to get some wood ready here for the farms for tomorrow. Decide what they need. I'll bring my skill saw up here. I think we're gonna bring a. Well, you have a chainsaw? Chainsaw?
May buyet. The little one.
Boyet? So if we can use Boyet's chainsaw to cut this wood, it'd be a lot faster than skill saw or hand saw. Chainsaw rip right through it real fast. I mean, I've got my big chainsaw, but that's hard to wield around. Way too big. So that's what they're doing now. They're getting wood together so that they can put the farms up. Eric, how are you? Hello, Eric Kusi. We're doing a project to rebuild grade 4 to grade 6 building. And that's what we're doing right now. The guys they put the steel cages up. They're not done yet tying them all together, but they're looking to gather some of the wood up right now so they can start using it for form wood. This with plywood and nails. We're going to build the farms around this cage up here on top of the schoolhouse so we can pour cement and do tie beam all the way around it and make this into a strong school building. Well, they're just going through to see what they got right now. Decide what's going to be the best wood for their job tomorrow. I think he's happy now. I mean, it's good for form wood. It's not good for structural wood, for structure, for support. But it's okay to nail it up and pour cement inside of it. Where's the plywood job? 8 sheets? Okay. Charm, they need 50 sacks of cement. Charm. Charm. 50 sacks of cement. So tomorrow we'll bring up another 45.
Not tomorrow.
They're going to start putting farms tomorrow.
We need to finish that all because if they're arranged.
That's only 5 sacks.
They will put first, Kuya Mike, tomorrow the forms.
Right. And what are we going to do about getting the glass out of here and breaking it up?
Let the pupils tomorrow help. Mga lalaki na wanag ko na. Pasunod ba lang sa sako para hindi sila delikado. Tapos pulpo ko nito sunod sa sako.
We can put it in a sack and break it with a sledgehammer. I got a big sledgehammer. And crush it. And then we pour that in the cement mixer.
They cannot mix that in the mixer.
Why?
You don't want. You said they can put that if the cement is already there. But they don't want to mix in the mixer.
So they pour cement in and then put glass in? And pour more cement in?
Maybe put half of cement first at the forms and then put the glass and add another cement to your mic. That is good. Put it at the middle of the beams. But if they will put it in the mixer, maybe it's too dangerous for them to, because they will be
Don't touch
in
it.
the container and then
You dump. You don't touch the mixer mix. You dump in the sack of cement. You dump in your sands.
But they're using
You put your water.
inside the mixer.
Hand mix in the mixer?
they are
If they get the cement inside, you use the hand.
Really?
Yeah.
kamot yung ginagamit.
Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Ayaw nila maghalo.
Because usually once your mortar's mixed, you pour it out of the cement mixer into your bucket. You just pour it in the bucket, carry it up and dump it.
Ang mixer, hindi pwede pagpili daw. Magbukbok.
I didn't know they were using their hand in the mixer.
Kaya kung ihalo ko ng bubog.
Baboy ka rin.
Delikado.
Okay.
Tiras daw ko yung mic.
Babaw lang po.
Will put
Okay. Happened to my screen. Went dark on me, huh? All right, guys. You have any questions? Ask questions. Tell you where we're at, what we're doing. You guys want to see where we're at? I'll show you where we're at. Give me a second. I'm going to show you exactly where we're at. You get to see.
Ana, puro mas ang anay. Kamu to na kamo? Ah, iangat nyo lang to. Tapos taas sa video.
Let me show you where we're at.
Pailan siya ng flash.
This is what the schoolhouse looked like before we started. That's what it looked like when we started. Okay, it was open on the top, underneath the eaves, both sides open. The rain could just pour right in. You know, that's what it looked like. Oh, we'll continue. I'll show you where we're at. If you look at this picture I just selected, up at the top you see a silver building here. See if I can show you. You see the silver building with the green building at the top? That's the schoolhouse where we are right now. Okay? And the blue heart, or the red heart and the blue dot, that's my home down there. And our property goes all the way from this side of the green building up at the top, all the way down to the sand, to the beach. That's one of our properties here. I'll give you an idea where that's located on the island. Give me a minute here. On the island of Masbate, which very few people even know about, the island of Masbate is here in the center of the Philippines, okay? That blue dot, that's the island of Masbate. Right dead center in the middle of the Philippines. That's our home in the school building. And I'm going to show you where on the whole island we're located. And you'll see it's we're in the middle of nowhere. Look at this picture. There are no roads where the blue dot is. The road here is partially paved, but mostly dirt, coming to where we live. And coming into our village is only a sidewalk about 1 meter wide where we drive. We're able to drive our Rusi chariot, the quad, motorcycles, you know, like that, coming here. But that's where we live, on the end of Masbate Island. You can see how close we are to Gigante Island, to Carlos, to Panay Island. Down there at the bottom there, that's Panay Island. Okay, so that's where we're located on Masbate Island. Middle of nowhere. Okay, let's turn the green screen. I do, I'll show you my sunset last night. There you go. That's my... right there. Gorgeous sunset here. And for those of you who don't know much about us yet, we own fishing boats as well. We have 3 fishing boats. I'll show you one of them. It's right here on the beach, right here where we live. If I can find it. Oh, I can't even find it. Yeah, there it is. My brother-in-law is standing in front of it. See behind him with the orange and yellow and white. That's one of our boats, our fishing boats. Loaded, ready to go. If you're looking for some fishermen, if you guys know anybody who wants fishermen, let me know. We'll hire them. Need some fishermen over here. All right. Well, I don't have questions from you guys. I guess we're just going to watch the guys working again. One of my brother-in-laws back here. These are 2 of Charm's brothers here. This is her brother B-Boy, and the guy in the gray is her brother Den. It looks like all the kids are heading home now. What is it, 3 o'clock already? 3? 3:40, okay. And all the kids are going home. So the workers are going to be knocking off pretty soon too. What are they working till, 4? What time do workers staying till, 4? And he's getting the wood ready now for the farms tomorrow, so that should go together really quick. This is our land here, where you see the kids walking down there. Over here on this side, this is our property, right next to the school building here, where this tree is. That's our property. Charm and I own that. It's 9 meters wide at the top, and it's 19 meters wide at the beach. We own from here all the way down to the ocean. So that's our other property we have. Another one is over here, right here where you see these woods. That's the top of our other property. It goes all the way down to where we live in our house. So we're right here by the school. That's why our kids go to school here, and it's of interest to us to make this a safe place. Oh, good. These guys are going to make the wood ready, so tomorrow it's easy to make the forms. Hey, Dan. He said Boyette said we could use his little chainsaw. Boyette has a small chainsaw for cutting the wood to make the forms. Well, they're going to have to cut something. Something's got to be cut at some point.
It's good.
Huh?
It's better like that big. That's enough for all the...
Yeah, good. So you don't think they need to cut any of it at all? So no hand saw, no power needed then. If you don't need to cut, why do we need power up here? Only for the mixer, cement mixer. No, the cement mixer's diesel. No need power at all. If they're not going to have to cut wood or drill it or grind it or anything, should be good. I think the bolt cutter saved us today that I bought to cut the steel. You see how fast that went? Ideal tool. Yeah, this wood's so damn rotted. It's easy to get the nails out of too. It's fallout. So they're preparing the wood for tomorrow for the forms. Good. And he'll reuse a lot of the nails they're pulling out now. They just reuse them to nail it back together for the forms. Good. These guys know what they're doing, I'll tell you. That's good. We got quality guys doing the work here. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to see. Hey, Quest says I had 14 fishing boats once upon a time there in the Philippines. Yeah, 3 fishing boats are a good start. We're not going anymore, Quest. There's nobody here. The problem is we have nobody that goes fishing. So you have 3 boats, but you got to have crews for them. Now, what we did is we have 2 of our boats in the other barangay. And the other barangay has, both of those boats have boat captains and crew. So it's an honor system with those 2 crews on those 2 boats. When they catch fish, that they take the fish, keep what they're supposed to keep for them for foods, take the rest over and sell it all, and then present us with what they sold, the money and how much they sold, and then we give them their portion of the money as well for their catch. Now, the problem we have is on our boats, Charm and I are supposed to get all shrimp, crab, lobster, okay, like that. Shrimp, crab, and lobster that are caught go to Charm and I. They get their share of fish. They get, because we're not there to monitor them, they pretty much take whatever they catch, whatever they want. Yes, I see that. It's cool. So every now and then I need to start doing spot checks to see what's going on or ride the boats and see how everything's going. And I'll probably do that with our new boat crew over there. Start doing some rides with them. Do some videos, do some fishing videos for you guys to see. And kind of monitor what they're doing, how they're doing, and how they're dividing the fish out for themselves, for us, and for, how it's all going. We need to keep track of it because otherwise, at some point, look at how rotten that wood is, huh? You see that? It's falling apart, broken. Just broke, just rotten.
So, Papa, they're looking at.
It's no good.
They're taking that out.
Yeah, tools make the job better. You see what they're using? They're using a digging bar as a pry tool to pry the nails and the wood out apart from itself. Then they're hammering all the nails out. They're preparing 8-foot sections. That's what they're doing. They're getting some decent size and they're trying to cut it at 8 feet right now. That's what they're doing.
Tito Dan, atid mo ako bakal dito.
Ha? Wag tang sa rebook ng license. Amo na away ko yan. Ulang na. Ang away ko yung mga consider natin. Hindi ako gusto ng education. Ano pa, hindi yun.
Somebody will keep all the old nails. They'll recycle them. They'll keep them, and probably no long, and he'll use them for another project that he might be putting together for his home. My father-in-law, I just saw him go up. He's going up to the hill up there to get his carabao. He's got to move his carabao. Now he just sawing the wood here by hand sawing an 8-foot length. My son hangs out with the guys. My son don't have time to think he's female, unlike a lot of the crazy places in this world where their sons don't even know what their sexuality is. In a school in the U.S., they're teaching them they can be a girl at 5 years old. What sickness is that all about? Here, kids can be who they are. You know, boys are boys and girls are girls. Boys play with boys, girls play with girls. You know, they intermingle, they socialize, they play good together, and nobody in the school is teaching the rainbow. They don't do that here. That's absolutely not taught here. So,
Papa,
what, son?
want you take me to buy?
Who gave you that? Not right now, son. Later, after we get done. We're going to be going in a minute. These guys are going to cut these out, frame them, use them for their farms, but they're about to wrap it up. They're just going to make it ready for tomorrow. So they can do the farms easily tomorrow, throw it together. Then they're going to be ready for cement. Anyway, it's going good. I'm glad you guys could join us for our live feed. Thank you. I had good crews for the boats. That's awesome. Here, very difficult to find crews. Even though we're in a fishing village, most people leave to pursue other trades, and these guys are very good at the trades they do. In construction, electrical, a lot of good trades, these guys. Cement work, masonry, tiling. I said later when we leave here. These chickens up here. That must be Lisa's chickens, huh? Come to get some food. I have my chickens all pinned up. That way I keep them safe. I don't have to worry about dogs tearing into them. I've lost a lot of chickens to dogs before. Yeah, the money, you know, basically our crews get 50% of the money. And we're providing the diesel. So it's not about money, why we can't keep a crew. It's about these guys want to pursue something other than fishing because there is no money in fishing. Okay, when you fish with legal nets here and you got illegal zippers out here in the ocean stealing all the fish, these guys go out, if they catch 20 kilos, you know, and that's, let's say the 20 kilos at 150 a kilo, 20 kilos is what, 3,500? Now, half of that belongs to the owner, the boat owner, and half it goes to them. So there's 1,700 for a night's work, split between the boat captain and however many crew members you got working. So basically they're down to 500 a day. Now, how much do you make working as a construction laborer like this? You make 500 a day, but it's every day. Where tomorrow you might go fishing, catch 2 kilos. There's no money. That's only fish for foods. Everybody gets foods, but there's no money, nothing to sell. So that's why fishing is not something they all want to do. I can tell you that. And that's the main reason right there. They'd rather do construction work and things like that because there is no money in fish. So Charm and I have been really tempted to sell out 2 of our boats. We've had offers to buy 1. We turned it down. We want to wait till this season, see what happens. And if it turns out that this season is no good again and we can't make any money, basically money just pays for the repairs on the boat, paint job and boat maintenance, engine maintenance, things like that. If it comes to that, we're done. We'll sell the 2 boats and keep the other one for recreation for us and the family, just to get someone we can go island hopping, things like that. Like you see the Gigante Islands out there. We go there in our boat There's Gigante Island right there. You can see it in the middle of the screen. Okay, the two islands right there. So there's actually two big islands out there. Those two are one island. There's no water between them. That's one island. And then there's another one, two islands that are Gigante Norte and Gigante Sur, all out there. The four, it looks like four islands are really just two. So we go over there. That's where I just posted up a video of a fiesta when we were over at Gigante Island. I posted a video up on, I think it might have been on my Facebook page. Or I may have put it in my channel. Look on my channel and see if there's a video of a fiesta, dancing and having a good time. And probably I can't monetize it without changing some music on it. But we went over there. That's where we were, over at those islands over there, partying. Took 3.5 hours to get over there in our big boat. But this is the place to live, guys. Beautiful, relaxing. I could probably count all the foreigners that belong on this island on, less than 20 people. Less than 20 foreigners live on this island. And that's a beautiful thing. You don't have a bunch of drama over here, a bunch of BS. You have normal people over here and just everybody gets along. It's a wonderful place to keep a family, to raise your children. It's the province. You raise your children right with discipline, respect, integrity. You end up with much better people in this world. Not a bunch of clowns I see in some of the other areas. I watch what's going on. I'm like amazed how bad it is. And it's mostly occupied by foreigners like Dumaguete, Subic, Angeles, Even Iloilo is getting overpopulated with foreigners. Everybody wants to talk about Iloilo. Go to Iloilo. Live in the city. You know what? I want to live as far from that city as I can get. As far from any city as I can get. I don't want to be in the city. Look at the green around me. Look at the trees. I have mango. Right now I think I have 23 different fruits in my yard. It's awesome where I live here. Is so awesome. Right now I'm preparing for avocados. I have about 30 seedling avocados, and as soon as they get about 3 foot high, or next winter, next rainy season, they're all going to go in the ground. And a lot of them are going to go right here on this property you're looking at, right where this grass is. That's my property. I'm going to put a lot of them right there. Go down where that, you see that blue rope down there? I don't know if you can see it. There's a blue rope. That's my property. Hold on. There, see that rope? Somebody stretched a rope across my property. I don't know who. I think they're using it for a clothesline. But that's my lot right there. So that's going to become avocados. And we did plant yellow mango there, but the grass overran them. Couldn't keep the grass from growing, weeds from growing too fast. So we ended up losing a lot of the yellow mango. I think there's a few still growing, only 2 or 3 feet high. And the biggest problem is no water. So you need a plant that's got big enough leaves to absorb the humidity from the air and to continue living. So you can't just put a 2-foot avocado here. You got to wait till it gets some nice branches on it. And so that's why I'm raising the avocados in seedling bags right now. 1 gallon bags. And I'll be moving them over there. Anyway, they've done... With this road work, they did a lot of damage. And right now, I got a hill of dirt right there in front of my lot that at some point, I'm going to ask the guy when he comes with the tractor to go ahead and cut through that and make me from their roadway, make me a path going onto my property. That's all I need.
Take me to buy
What do you want to buy?
Cheetos.
Fritos. What? Cheetos. My son wants to go buy Cheetos. I think what I'll do, let you guys continue to watch the project. I'll run him over and let him buy his Cheetos. They're going to be done here soon. Yeah, you need plants that can survive. Exactly. And this is peaceful. This is as peaceful as it gets, guys. When nobody's here, you sit here.
Mas maganda pa
All you
nga
listen to is the wind blowing.
ang ano eh. Ang,
He wants to buy chips or
ang
something.
stage eh. Dire ang round tapos stage. Kaya harap siya lahat talaga dito.
Are these yours?
Yeah.
So we need to put them in a
Ay,
bag
guro,
or
pagubat
what?
na yan lang.
So,
We need to bag this up?
bahala ka mo da.
Pagubat naman, oy.
Put your
Mabrato
cell
na lang
phone-
stage
put your cell
up.
phone, talk to me.
Wala na. Mahuman na ng building. Pwede kami makaupo bra temporary nga mga ilog-ilog sa niyo. Tapos amon da style. Kung halimbawa gabok na gid. Pagguba, kag picture na isend sa isdan ari oh. Guba na gid niya. Pass out na gid niya boy. Nang tangon-ta kung di sila humatag budget. Di na idaan na building, di mo na pwede pakialaman.
Gani, sunod na bagyo ya maton, bubuon mo lang ganyan
Pagguba na
ang
lang
bubong.
Hindi na. Ang budget nga may mag-picture.
Gani kami reporter kang daan nga unay.
Kung bagyo na ya,
Full abon. Ang problema gani kay may gugani ising
May reporter di nga
like that.
Ato si Biboy sa barko abot pa kay Biboy.
Napagdala ko balita pa sa inyo.
Maki.
Kung kinadlaw na kami wala kami ukol na kami ni
Nga ano?
mga isu-isyo. Di ba kung may mga problema bala kaya sa mga nag-aabot naman. Wala nga nga nagpapatol ng mga bagay na
Uy, basta ka mangranon.
Namuod niya gid.
Importante diya. Tauhay tayo sa ating mga pangabuhay.
ito ba subong ulit. Doon ako uy ansa kay buo ang ure. So, number 1 nga na nila nga ginaano. Pinakanamig kasi na yan ang probably ano kay mga gid tawo. Pinakanamig kasi na yan ang suggestion ko gid. O di ba kung ibala sa aton to nang kung gaplano mga gamot ni reunion kamo ya. Tapos ang diskarte niya sa nakayang kultuto yan kay NT na sunod na sa kultuto.
Yeah, I off the volume because we're talking here. about the secret.
Ito na. Ano nito?
Ayun now, sorry guys.
Napindot mo guro ng amute yan ang.
Sabi ko na nga eh.
Ay, nabatin na to.
Oo, nakaon na.
Ah.
Hindi yung kagina nakamute. Ginmute ko.
Napay mo?
Nalang gusto mo sa ito ka, may bikiri na.
Gani.
Sabi mo lang, iwat.
Pura sinso naging magnanto nga.
Dati naging man may bikire. Yung problema kay nag-stop. Dira oh, sa amon kag.
Si Michael gaplano
Mamon.
na da sa may ano, sa may Easter Apple magpagawa.
Mamon to yung
Ko hindi na kay makapoy na.
Ano mo pa na?
Si Cindy nga, nanti ko magubra sa mga puto-puto. Galing kay Kapoy.
Kapoy gani. Amo lang ga kinuha si Michael sa akon mga paobra bikirida. Iko pa okay na.
Siling ko sa'yo, magubra ka lang sa'yo kung may puro party kita.
Bakarat
Mga
na lang niya
daan-daan.
kay dito
Naiwan
na sa
kaya,
oras niya.
nagibod ka pa.
Kol, bakarat na lang kaya matonsen kay tunga lang sa oras.
Michael coming
Last
now.
bate namin, ya. Tayo.
Kung magbikiri yan ang namin
Wala
sintro.
kay nag-augo pa ron. Bakwan ka murador. Umuugman.
Nami di magkuan bikiryo sa tabi sang eskwelahan.
Pinaka namin dyan ang magbikiri na.
Time na ko bang?
So, hindi ko tiya damo ti aswang.
Diyon, pati-pati. Way ko sila pati.
Gangirit-ngirit.
Time na ko.
Way ko yun ang pati sa aswang.
I just watched Francesca take one of our gasoline bottles to her house.
Ho?
The girl that goes to school with Micah.
Francisca?
Yeah.
Maybe she borrow.
That's the thing. They're borrowing our bottles and our bottles disappearing.
Yeah.
They don't bring them back. Always borrow my gasoline bottles. And guess what? You need to look at the bottles. You're not filling these, right? Who's filling the gasoline bottles?
Yes, this morning.
Who filled them? You're filling it this high above the bottom where it says 1 liter. Supposed to be at the bottom of the word liter. It's this high above it. The green bottle they took.
Pagkawali po.
Why so full?
Ang balan ko sa gana eh.
Muna ka lang.
I'm going to show you when I get home.
Sakon.
I want you to look at somebody's overfilling the bottles.
Maybe she used the Coca-Cola. Maybe that's 1.5 liters.
Iyagatas niya pagpindlan ko sa...
1.5 liters, the 1.5
No,
Coke.
no.
Pagkapislian ko.
It's a 1 liter bottle. I'll
Because they
show you.
always buy one.
I'll show you how full it is. Normally I go under the word liter, even with the bottom of the word liter. No, this is that high above it. All above the writing, all the way up above in the neck of the bottle.
What color?
Popong probably. It's a Coca-Cola bottle.
Papang in the mountain?
Somebody at some point filled them up. Too full.
Alabato ka pa.
When you look at them when we get home, I'm telling you, we're losing a lot of gas. Okay, so what he's doing now is putting the wood up now already. Wow.
So, mag-athlete ini ambot.
Does he need cement nails?
Utay ng checks.
Doon tayo
Charm?
sa chicks. Basta kahit.
Maybe he needs cement nails. No, they're not almost done. They're just starting.
Bago ni mag-renewal.
Let me see what's going on here.
Tamis niya, training-training ko sa jogging.
You're using ordinary? Not cement nails?
No, no concrete nails.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we bring concrete nails? How many we need? 1 kilo?
1 kilo. I will have 1 kilo.
1.5? 4 inch or 3 inch? 4 inch? I know it's hard to drive the regular ordinary into the cement. Very difficult. Let me go find some concrete nails. If I have some down here, I will walk. I will give Charm my phone again. Hello, guys. You're on mute again, huh? I guess I'm okay now. Anyway, guys, I just
Tinutangan niya sila. Amo na.
letting you guys sit here and watch the construction and chat with Charm a minute while I go down and get some concrete nails for him. There you
Amo
go.
na iya. Mapirsa
Here,
kasi na.
hold that. I'm gonna go get concrete nails.
They almost done. Oh, it's 4
Kaya nga
o'clock.
wala na rin tide.
Ha?
Wala na rin tide.
Wala na guro.
Bugto na. Sos, balaan ko na iya si B-Boy. May kung baguhanon ko sa nasa iya nga. Preparar na siya namin. So, bawa ako ya. Sa di ka pa sumugid, balo ko na na ya.
Pwede ba kugang? Ubo pa.
Nakay, igwa ka.
May ubo ka gali ya.
Wala kayo kwa ang baye.
So, my God.
Hindi.
Ilan ka na
Ah,
ba?
lobat na sa'yo.
Papunta tayo.
Okay guys, the phone of Michael is 2%. He forgot to bring the
Kapit siya, may ganyan. Kundi, sa eskwela, hindi niya maiwasan ang may nag-away-away. Maliit yung intra.
Sabi may mga lapses kami ng mga report na kailangan i-urgent. Minsan imo balas wala ka tamo sa ginako din. Sino mahambalan mo balas so why gina.
Mama.
Makadlaw na iya sa imahe maakig ka pa sa na sige na kinatawa.
Ang saya, wala kaya.
Nagbata na, si mama itong ginaduhol ko.
Bata na to.
Do ako lang na ano sa kay ko nagchat sa nga galibor na siya. Sila kay mana sa DBP so pagkanto ni sir kagaina ako kagapon sa DBP adto siya. Sila ni ma'am, o di sir, ha? Naman na, sila mo nagalibor ka na, giging forward ko kay sir inya chat. Ini screenshot, dakpan sa ni sir ay. Tapos sama niya, nag-story siya 3cm na kuno, 3cm sila ni sinami ka di may 3cm mo nga nilakat ka pa. Yung buwa nga doktor nga pinilakton ka pa to nga 3cm na. Oh, ay kanya.
Bahay pag mag-3cm na yan mismong ano, mabata kasi na.
Away kanya manoy.
Hindi, may abot man namin sa gabi. Amo to akon kag pinalakat ko sa doktor ang kamay ka.
Ay pero ang yan, imposible ganyan na nga sa sugiran ta ka paano kami nakasabi nga do hindi na kami kapatid. November pa lang gamal sa December akong due date. Malib na siya kuno kay inang tika na ako na siya. Ay pag December ang January due date. So siguro na kay galakat ni ang due date sa kanya basta nilipat lang ko. Pag sa January na nga first week ginapapile na namon siya mano isang leave. Kasi ning mambuyag ang mangyari sa imo dito mapulong ang pagbudos ay buhay baga sanayan naton ang
So, atong
kaya,
ako na
Iloy.
iwat.
Ambal ko si anang nakapile ka na sa ma'am leave bago kaya maanak. Tapos maskin late mo na siya i-submit. Siyempre ang imo ya effectivity sa
Ang
imo
due
pag-leave tuna pa ya sang manug-anak ka.
Ang Judith.
Bilang na to ya. So, hayambal niya sa kama leave, mapile sa kuno sang leave kung nakaanak ka sa siguro di Di ba way ka na nag-report sang naglibor ka? Amo na to ya ang pag-leave nimo. Ay buyag manoy kung mangyari ka. Way ka nakapile sang leave. Way ka ma-claim.
Oh, wala gid. Wala gid man.
Kay siyempre way kayo nakapile sang leave sa civil service. Amo nang inano ko sa asing ko balda kay siling ko. Ang pinapirmahan ng pati Bekwan. School clearance. Wala ang form 6.
Agad.
Pero maayo man siya mag-utang niya kay gabayad man niya.
May yung ginulit ko sa kay alain na si Ate Candy sang kwan ging prangka namon sa de ang pagbalik niya kay number sa way puno sa salarin ko ma'am. Igo ka na sang suldo kay gin chat ko sa accounting sa division. Ko arak na ma'am ko kay prangka ko sa kay nag-remind ko si Ate Candy gani. Hey, wala din number sa Ate Candy wala pa. Ano to? Sing nga December. Oh, di ba November pa lang wa
Galing.
Iwat-iwat pa nabi ang iya. Pulis iya asawa naman.
Hindi pulis ah.
Sinya.
Hello
pulis.
Daniel.
Muna pa iba ya sugid.
Pulis kuno ya.
Ikaw boy sir.
Hindi.
Electrician nga.
Oo,
Sino
electrician.
pulis?
Electrician.
Say mo?
Oo.
Kay iba ganun.
Electrician ay sugid ah.
Electrician sa amon. So, makay mo tuna sa pagsulod niya. Ambot, duway gid ka 15 ka busy siya nagkanisa sa eskwelahan baga.
Ay kay pila pa lang ko kaduhol kung si Winwin ba lang.
Oo, ay ang hambal naman sa Manoy. Maskin sa inyo ka lang balay magtrabaho work from home ka, wala problema. Basta trabaho mo tanay obra. So, 3 buwan August, September, October. Ginhatag ang liquidation pagbalik bisan isa ka ban paper nga bitbit wala. Dito namon sa gin hambalan na hindi man amam ma'am. Nga ginano naman sa siling mo may mayad ka nga kaupod nga matukdo sa imo. Kung dapat ari ka sa school kay para matudluan ka namon ang imo trabaho. Wa igid. Asa nga nagbalik naman siya. Gatangis sa akong sa masbate. Kay ginachat na sa ni sir nga inambala na sa ni sir nga ma'am trabahoon mo man kanang imo trabaho kay tanan niya konsiderasyon ginahatag na namo sa imo.
Oo, kam.
Tani imo man suklian sang tama nga trabaho.
Amo na dire sa nila pog.
Hindi bago gito sa sulod.
Bago gid ya.
Ay ginambal pa sang i-transfer na sa pakadto kay nagambal ko na si Sir Nong sa iya. Hay karon kay naghikog Sir Nong. Ay man pa siya.
Amo tong kamag-anak niya.
Okay, kantunhos man si Sir Nong, kantunhos man sa dalaga. Pero dududa ko layo ng kamag-anak. Mga third kasi na guro.
Pero kay
Kay
sa
same
nga
nga,
pero kamo apelyido madali lagi.
Karon kay way na gani.
Amo lang ang
Ako nang problema niya nga dako. Tapos way sa trabaho sa
Yung
mayo.
tiging pa gali ang kan mo mapataas ang ano, ang maestra.
Depende.
May otiking ko na ibigin kaya.
Sa division.
Ambot.
Sa division na.
Basta kayo maotiking ko na sila eh.
Oh,
Kaya matiteacher 6 na siya eh.
manumpa. Bago uguro nga guidelines manay.
Ambot lang. Kaya nagambal to sa ako na eh. Maotiking pa sila ko no.
Sila sumuko sa mga tuwing mapa arangit man ko. Isa hindi lang na makakakuha.
Kung saan magaling na, bago ka makaparangking, aero exam.
Hindi pa na mabigla ng kay hindi pa kasi yan subong sa promotion number of years sa service. Damo na pa-promote sa ligan.
Je, baka may mga tako
District.
Ga-exam pa bang gali, no? Bago mag-kwan.
Wise nakasulod kay
Bago
ang gibidero ti Sir Nunoy, di ba Sir Nunoy alayon dugay na? O natisik sa sumong Sir Nunoy. Ang mga dugay na service ang ginauna.
36 man si Jinky na.
Oo.
Hindi, depende man sa average gali. 97 na si Jinky. Ang iya yung mga first batch siya, 100. Testing yun na.
So.
Grabe na dahil sa kumpre daan mga maestra ya. Hindi basta-basta ya.
Uwi ka na, Je. Sama ka kalulo, Je.
Iya, gabi joke eh.
Okay, Rick. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, guys. I need to sign off also. The phone of Michael is low, but...
Oo, kag.
Huh.
Mas mahal pa ko.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching.
Pangalanan
Bye.
na sa iya. Why good? Abutan ka siya.